Shelly!
Give honor to my pastor, Angel, he's supposed to reach.
I got you, sister.
Give honor to my pastor and her husband. I was given a word, and I have to pick a scripture. It took me 2 weeks to get out of my emotion, because I don't like words or anything like that. And God had to speak to me and let me know, I didn't create you like that. Be you. Don't worry about what people say or what people think or anything like
Amen.
that. So after I got out of myself and my own feelings, because we all got our own feelings sometimes, he gave me the instruction, and that's what all this here is. He has to remind me of what 2018 is. It's a scientific year, and it's the 10th year. So we're going to be doing some trigonometry sciences. Brother Chavez is going to read the scripture for me.
Amen. Scripture is coming from Matthew 13th chapter, starting at the 23rd verse, which reads, I'm reading from the King James Version. You all will stand with me as I go forth the word of God. Reads, but he receives seed on good ground is he who hears the word and understands it, who indeed bears fruit and produces, some 100-fold, some 60, some 30.
Amen. Amen. So now I'm going to give it to you my way.
Amen. Come on, sister.
2.6, 0.15, 0.5, 2016, 2018, 0.22, 0.12, 0.16, 0.19, 0.20. Meaning 2 times 6 equals 12, times 15 equals 180, times 5 equals 900, times 16 equals 14,400, times 18 equals 259200, times 22 equals 5702,400, times 12 equals 6842,880, times 16 equals 1094860800, times 19 equals 023552000, times 20 416-047-104000. Cross out the zeros and you will get 416-471-4. It's actually a code, and it's a code that means for counterweight tree. So now we're going to do some counterweight of a tree. Come on. Understanding. Back in the day, we didn't have where you make it easy and you just go to the store and you just buy what you want. It's just given to you. And you can just do whatever you want to do. But see, God, He don't let us do what we want to do because grace runs short.
Come on.
But your mercy endures forever. So the only way what He has to do is every time we think we got it, we think we can do it, He start breaking us into little pieces to remind you of who He is and how Jesus died on the cross for our sin, and He shed His blood for our sins so that we can have eternal life, so that we could grow, so that we understand no matter what we go through, no matter what we see, we're covered. No matter what comes our way, we're covered. No matter who talks about us, we covered. No matter who
Come on, sister.
us in our back, we covered. No matter our dark days, we're covered. No matter if we end up in a situation where we're homeless, we're covered.
Come on, Shell.
No matter if we don't have no food on the table, we're covered.
Come on,
No
Shell.
matter if we don't have no clothes on our back, we're covered. No matter, we don't even have no water to drink when we thirsty, and their mouth is so dry and our throat is so dry, we just need a drop of water. We covered.
Come
so
on.
Always remember, you always covered in the blood of Jesus. And sometimes he could remind us all the time that we covered.
Come on.
But see, sometimes we overthink it, and we think we got it too good. And God said, don't be spiritually minded that you know earthly good. So when you get spiritually minded and know earthly good, he take you back to the potter wheel.
Come on.
And he make you go back from the scratch.
Come on.
And you have to make your base, which is your flour. So he make you put a cup of flour into your bowl of your potter.
Come on.
And when you get in your cup, you realize that all of your stuff that you've been through, and you don't have it like you think you have it. You're not as spiritual as you think you are, because you're not there, because you're not paying attention. You could pour and pour and pour and pour and don't realize because you're too busy, hallelujah, 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 and you're not paying attention to what God is telling you.
Come on.
And so when he's doing that, when in reality, when you're doing that, you're not paying attention, you're not wise, and you realize that you're not even a full cup. It's not even all the way to the top like you're supposed to, so you're getting less than what you're supposed to. So he make you pour that out. And then he tell you to start over again.
Yep.
And when he makes you end up start over again, he'll tell you, he said, now, everything that you thought you knew, everything that you thought you was going to end up going through, everything that you thought you had, when you end up going off of the money and the financial and everything else of the world, you have to realize, okay, I messed up. So when I messed up, I still think I'm better. I still think I end up got everything. And that's why God said, okay, I'm going to make it spill on you. So now I'm going to make you go deeper than where you were before. Now you end up losing everything. You don't have nothing. And the only thing you can do is turn on to God. And he make you scream. Everything that's not like him, he said, now even it out.
Come on.
Give me your true worship.
Come on.
Your true praises.
Come on.
Or where you used to be when you didn't have nothing. Where you used to be when before I gave you that house. Before I gave you that car. Before I gave you the life that you end up having now. Let me straighten you back out to where I need you to be. To where your true worship is, so that you can remember who I am. And I'm the one that brought you to where you at right now. I'm the one that blessed you with the life that you have now. But you forgot who I am.
Come on, champ.
You forgot who I am. I have to ease all of that against you. But I have to give you a reality check so that you can remember who I am. And a grace runs short. But my mercy is what's enduring forever.
Yes.
So it said, now that you where I want you to be, now I can get you to pour that out correctly. And now I can give you the next instruction. Where now you have your salt. And when you take the salt, you realize, okay, stuff is starting to come together again. So this time, let me do it different. Let me listen to you a little bit and see what's going to happen. So this time, I'm going to get it right. I'm going to make sure that I even it out, just like God told me to do. I'm following the instruction that God told me.
Come on.
And as soon as you get it, you're like, okay, I got it. I got it down, so now I'm about to do this act. That's all up in here. It's like, okay, I got it now. I'm paying attention, God. You have my attention. I'm doing what you asked me to do. I'm doing what you told me to do. So now he's giving you your grace. And when he's giving your grace, he said, I'll let you choose the life you're going to live. And if you're going to live for me, or are you going to live for the devil? So now you have a choice on how you live your life and the way you go by your life. So now, God had to stand still. He stepped back a little bit. But see, we think that he's still not there. He's not listening to us.
but you already know the instruction. You were already given the instructions and the direction on what to do and how to go about it. So now it's time to manifest what you was taught.
Come on.
And use the ability of what you were taught so that you can go and help somebody else. So now, after he didn't give you his grace and watch you do what you want to do, he said, okay, now pour some of that out to my community.
Come on.
Let me see how well you actually paid attention to everything that I taught you. Everything that I showed you. He said, okay, now let's stir it up. And I'm going to mix it up a little bit and see how much you actually paying attention on what you actually seeing.
Come on, Sham.
What you actually believing in. Okay, I see everybody end up paying attention to what you're doing. But see, the way you live your life in church is you live your life like that in the world too.
Come on.
So he said, okay, let me pour some more of that grace on you. Let me use some more of that grace on you. And you just speaking the word, doing what God told you to do. Everything he tell you to do, he said, okay, then everything's falling in place on where he got you to be, where he wants you to be. So now we're like, okay, now you where I want you to be. You where I need you to be. You're helping the people like you're supposed to.
Come on, Sham.
So now it's time to make it the way that it's supposed to be. The love you're supposed to show. The grace you're supposed to show. The belief and the trust. So you're like, okay, God, now I believe you. So now I get a little bit of pink. So now you got the world in you. And see, that's when the world, they're looking at you, okay, I see where you're at now. But see, the world, they like to judge you for where you used to be.
Right.
The person where you used to be.
Right.
But not where you are now. So, you know, they like to dictate. And they say, oh, yeah, remember when you was in a club? You talking about you godly now. I don't believe that. You be still shaking and doing a walk. And you looking like the blood of Jesus. No, I'm not, and I don't receive that.
Come on.
And all you gotta do is stand your ground. Stand in your belief. And don't fear what man say, because the only person you're supposed to fear is what God says.
Yes.
So no matter what they say about you, how much they talk about you, none of that even matters. What matters is what God sees in you. God knows the change. He knew you before you was even born. He knew you when you was in your mother's womb. So don't worry about when people end up stabbing you in your back, when they talk about you, when they criticize you, because God already got you covered. He already got you shield. But see, sometimes we end up going through like, okay, God, I'm doing all of your will, all of your way. So what do I do to do now? And he said, okay, now all your trial and your tribulation that you used to go through. He said, now I'm going back to the beginning. Everything, all them bits and pieces that was in your life before, all the struggles that was in your life before, all the torments that was in your life before, I'm starting to maintain it and put it back together. Come on. So as he put it back together, stuff started falling off. So when you end up going through and you have a reminder of something that you used to go through, it don't faze you like you used to.
Amen.
It don't hurt you like you used to hurt.
Amen.
It don't bother you like you used to bother. You don't pressure people like you used to pressure them. Because you're like, God, it's in your will. It's in your hand. It's in your control. I did my part. I did what you told me to do. I reached out like you told me to. So now I'll give it to you. And now it's your choice to succeed and do what God told you to do. Don't mess up your blessing. God gave you what your heart desired. And he's going to keep on giving you what your heart desires. So no matter what people say, no matter what people do, you hold on to what God bless you.
Yes.
Don't let that go. Because that's where God has you at. You stay in the will of God and what he has for you. Because see, when you stay in the will of God, he's going to say, okay, you in my will. Now I'm going to take you back to the grandma days. The grandma days where they sing the old songs. This train is a clean train. Everybody go in Jesus' name. So he showed you. Now, I'm going to show you a new way, which is not a new way. But in this generation, they don't know the true way.
Hey, come on.
Assistance, please.
Come on. Come on, Shell.
He said, I'm going to take it. And you're going to have to
Sift it.
Everything that's not like God,
Sift
he's
it.
moving it out the way.
Yes.
He's shoving it out the way. Everything that was stuck on you, he's taking it out. So he's seeing everything that's not like God and starting to see the true colors.
Yes.
And we're looking like, God, where did this come from? How did this happen? How did I let it get this far? Because we attached to something that we shouldn't even be attached to. And God said, let me move it out the way. It may take a little bit of time. It may take a little bit of struggle. But I'm moving it so that you can see, so that you understand that the little things that matter, that every time something ends up happening, you got to scoop it out. Say, wait, there's a big stronghold right there. Let me move that out the way. Hold on, there's another big stronghold. Wait, somebody got a suicide out. Let me move that out the way. Somebody got depression. Let me move that out the way. Somebody got a generation curse. Let me move that out the way. Everything that don't belong to God, he will move it. Slowly, gently, out the way. Every time somebody say you not gonna be nothing, he said, let me move that out the way. Because you air somebody. He said, every time somebody say that you're not a prophet, he said you is a prophet. Every time somebody say you ain't a singer, he said you is a singer. Every time somebody say, like my daughter, she was born deaf, maxed out deaf. They couldn't even believe she had her hearing.
Amen.
She wasn't able to hear. She couldn't even speak. She's able to speak. She had place in her knees, couldn't even really walk. They removed the place out her walk. So the grace of God, he removed the things that the enemy say, oh no, you just gonna be like this. It don't matter what you end up being like. What you end up going through, he will continue to move the stuff out the way. So that what he wants will end up manifest. What he wants will end up going through. Then he says, okay. He said, that's enough, God. Now let me sit this down. Let me give you a moment. Because see, after I move all of that away, so you see what it is, all of a sudden you're going back to where you was. You're like, God, where is this here coming from? But see, he's sending you back to where the struggle was, where the hurts were, little dark spots that we forgot about, that we have blocked out our memory. He said, now I'm going to pour that into you. And when I pour it into you, right now you just don't understand what's going on, what's happening. God, why does this keep happening? Why does that keep happening? What am I doing wrong? He said, oh, you're not doing nothing wrong. He said, I'm sending people for a drink of water and pay attention to the ones that's actually looking up and not looking down when they're taking that drink. Pay attention to the ones that's around you. Don't pay attention to the ones that's not even paying attention. Because see, you can't see what's going on when you drinking water, you looking down. How you know what's going around you? You gotta look up to see what's around you. You can't pray with your eyes closed thinking that you're going to see what's going around. Because, see, that's where the enemy end up coming. When your eyes is closed, after you end up getting attacked and then wondering where this demon coming. When you alert,
Come on.
did you pay attention when the demon was coming? Because the Lord watching, I can't be mindful. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. No, I'm saying, whoa, where'd that come from? Well, if you was paying attention, then you would have seen where it came from. You would have seen, so that way you know how to pray. You know how to fast. And see, God said when you pray and fast, the stronghold come out. So when you pray and fast, and you go on a fast. He said, okay, now I'm going to change it. They said, I'm going to put some light on it. So everything that destroys you, I blocked it. Everything that hindered you, I blocked it. Everything that tormented you, I blocked it. Everything that caused you to have doubt, worry, disappointed, depressed, I blocked it.
Yes.
Everything that God planned for us, the enemy gonna always try and come and attack. He gonna always try and destroy it. But God always blocked it. And it's a commitment for us to say, God, no matter what, I'll do your will. No matter what attack me, I'll do your will. No matter what comes my way, I'll do your will.
Amen.
So if I just have to sit, God, let me sit. Let me stay here until you tell me to move. Let me stay here until the talk about go away. Let me stay here until the people that stab me in the back go away. Let me stay here until my finance come in. Let me stay here until some food come in my refrigerator. Let me stay here until my kids have the education that they end up in. Let me stay here so that I can intercede for the people that understand who the righteousness is, what true worship is, what true godly is, what the true believer is. Let me stay here until everything that you have for me is ready. Not when I want to get up, but when you want me to get up. Not when I want to surrender, but when you want me to surrender. Not when I want to believe, but when you want me to believe. Not when I want to end up having someone when I'm going to call you when I'm struggling. No, I need to call you when I'm not struggling. I need to call you when I end up having my blessing. I need to call you when I find a penny or sitting on the floor, because that penny can end up being your miracle.
Well,
Grateful for the little thing, because he'll make you real on the much.
Come
so
on.
when you stand here, you stay on your ground, no matter what. You stay on the wall, no matter what. You stay fasting, no matter what. You stay praying, no matter what. You stay humble, no matter what. Amen.
man.